Okay, hello everyone, this is Mr. Rob Ronan here again, and today, well, you know what happens today. We've got Sin! We goddamn got Sin, finally. Oh, he looks so good. We've seen his model quite a while ago when the story came out, but it looks even better in action. Seeing him move around, swinging his flag, he looks so cool, and we actually got quite a lot today. We got both trailers, we got the reveal date of his, when he's coming out, on the 24th, which is in like 2 days. So I don't know why we got a trailer so late, but that is awesome that we're going to be getting him so soon. We got a few minutes of gameplay from some streamer or something, and then now I assume tomorrow we're going to get his starter guide. Yo, it's a good time to be a Guilty Gear fan. We're back in for the holidays. Let's get straight into this trailer though. Look at this model. Look at this model. Look at this man's flag. This man's fashion. He looks too cool. Or I guess this boy. Against Big Ol' Soul. His theme sounds really cool. His animations look really cool. So you can see he's got a lot of his legacy moveset, but it's kind of changed. So he's not the special cancel character. He is a follow-up character, because I guess Nago kind of took the special kit unsealing special moveset, so Sin had to learn something else to be unique. Ever-growing wild boy will never give up. What an inspiration. Love his backdash animation. He took Soul's Tyrant Rave and Kai's Ride the Lightning. He will never give up. Ever-growing wild boy. And coming out on the 24th of November. I cannot believe that. Okay, let's go into the trailer and then let's slow it down so we actually get to talk about what we saw. Bro, this intro animation, I don't understand how they make every character just like the smoothness of the intros and stuff where they change the frame rate. It's too good. Too good. Okay, we slow it down. Put it at like half speed. See him talking to Papa Soul. Great art. Actually took some inspiration from Axel as well, you know, the the high cut tank top. And the flag looks amazing how it's kind of out most of the time now. It used to be like rolled up when he was playing, but now it's out basically the entire game. So he's got the kind of the... We're just gonna look at everything and we're gonna look at it slowly, so if you're impatient, this is the time to leave. So he's got this long-reaching overhead that he's had before. It doesn't seem like it's, you know, full screen like it is usually, but it still has a decent amount of range, it seems. Like maybe 2 character lengths or something, because he kind of jumps forward a decent amount. And then uses the flag to swing as well. So it's a decent hitbox, but not the ridiculous full-screen overhead that it was before. But it's also 2-hitting, and yeah, just like everything he has a follow-up and a follow-up roll. So as we see here in the what's this called? Pheasant Beak? Beak Point? Bro, I haven't played Sin in ages, but he's got the... I'm gonna call it a Pheasant Beak and I'll correct myself later. But he's got that into the follow-up again. And then he's got his really low roll into its follow-up against Inu here. And then he did the follow-up into the follow-up dash. So this is the other follow-up that he has on basically everything into his dust. I like that this DLC character actually has a dust that looks like he's hitting them into the air, unlike a few of them like Testament and Baiken, who just like do a blast and the opponent goes flying into the sky, which I just think looks a little funny. I love that he has... Side note, I love that he has a branded eye patch. DP. Into the DP follow-up, into the DP follow-up, follow-up. So when you do your special moves, you can either cancel into this follow-up, where he has just like an extra strike after any special move, or cancel into a roll, or you can do both, which he's doing in most of these examples. So we did the DP, into the follow-up, into the dash in to get some better Oki. Some emotes here. Where the flag looks... Look how well animated it is. It even like drapes over him when he goes into the crouching animation. Whoa. That's detail. So his low sliding, whatever, Yo, I'm gonna look up his moveset after this because this is embarrassing. I don't remember any names. Into its follow-up, got a counter hit, so oh my god. It probably changes from special move to special move, but imagine if all of the special move follow-ups are like frame traps. So if the opponent is ever mashing after any of your special moves, because I imagine they're mostly minus if they have follow-ups, but if they're all frame traps, like Chip's Wrecker and stuff, that's kind of ridiculous, because he gets full-ass combos off, because he gets to go into the roll off of any counter hit. Jeez, and he just went into a DP there, but I imagine there was a lot longer combo he could have done. And the eat, so the eat is something that's actually a bit different, gonna be different in this version of the game. Where'd it go? Hello? The eat is actually... Yo, how am I missing the eat? There we go. So you can see when he eats... Look at that face. Look at that little munch. When he eats, he gets a color... a burst of color around him, and the color will actually indicate what effect it gives him. So it's not actually just for replenishing his cancel meter. It actually gives him different gameplay effects. What they are, we don't yet know, but they are interesting, and they said that it's not totally necessary. So that is a very interesting change to how he usually really relies on eating. But I guess they're also just doing that as to make another change from Nago, so it's not like a go crazy, go crazy, go crazy, and then get your bite or your eat to get all your gauge full again. Against the most recent DLC character, so that's the Fast Slash into the Pheasant Beak, whatever it is. Nice looking Fast Slash. I'm not a frame counter, but now I'm gonna be. So I'm pretty sure this is 60 frames a second, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14? Interesting. Maybe the YouTube frame counting system is a little off, but it seems like it's maybe on the slower end. It doesn't seem like it's at 9 or 10 frame at all, but 14 seems a little slow, so I might be wrong. We've got Fast Slash, Pheasant Beak, into a roll, and into a throw. Now, all of these rolls, we don't have any frame data, but it seems like a lot of these rolls are hella plus after a lot of his special moves. Or maybe not hella plus, but more plus than I was expecting. Especially when we have the likes of Anji in the game, who has his hop follow-up after Fujin, and that thing is minus 2000. And then Sin has this thing here where you can just dash in and get a throw, and it seems really quick. I'm interested to see whether it's actually a real thing or a gimmick, like Anji. Ever-growing wild boy will never give up. So Close Slash, he's got this awesome slow low 6k, which I imagine is just mostly useful for mix and also frame traps. But because it's slow, it might make it harder to react and fuzzy things like dusts, or his overhead special move, which is this one here, is used in the combo. So what was that, this whole situation? Close Slash, count hit 6k, overhead, cancel into the follow-up, and then cancel into the roll afterwards. Nice. Ooh, anti-airing Axel. So it's probably a jump slash, dash cancel, jump slash, jump heavy slash. Oh, the first one was jump heavy slash. Then close slash, Pheasant Beak, into the follow-up. Wow, the follow-up reaches just as far as the regular special move. That's good to know. Ooh, Bait Soul. And also, this isn't part of his moveset, but look how awesome his backdash looks. That is such a damn stylish backdash. So that's actually his, when I first watched this, I was thinking it was a command normal, like a 6H or something, but this is actually just his 5H. He's got a double hitting 5H where he just does a little bit of a twirl, kind of like Jacko, but just with his flagpole. He cancels the first hit into his Tyrant Rave, which is actually something you can manually time the second hit of, and it does a different amount of damage if you get it well. So it's kind of like Faust's fishing pole, baseball bat swing, whatever that... Oh. It's early in the morning. I don't know what anything is called anymore. And then Close Slash, hitting Kai out of the air, going 2S, 2H, into Ride the Lightning, which we don't get to see the animation of here, but it is the exact same as his old one. so you can imagine what that looks like. But it's KISKE. He looks so cool. KISKE. He's a badass. He has serious drip fashion upgrades. Not that he looked bad before, but like, what is this? He's got like double side like mini backpack bag things, straps galore, straps from the strap to the strap that says we can go anywhere. He's got like the brand Hello of like everything. His jacket's Hello brand, his eye patch is Hello brand. He's got some nice jeans with like print on them. He's got rings with text on them. This guy needs to calm down. How old is he? He doesn't deserve to have this much power, this much style. But he's super cool, and God, I have been dying for another Guilty Gear soundtrack, so I cannot wait for it to come out. It's only in 2 days. 2 days and we'll have a new song to blast to everyone in the neighborhood who doesn't care about Guilty Gear. Is this whole DLC map is roadmap of characters, is it gonna be the blonde blue eyes DLC group? How many more characters do we have like this? I'm sure we can dig up a bunch of the old ones. Surely we can bring in no, Abba's got red hair. Actually, maybe there's not as many as I thought. Surely we can bring in, what's the crazy ass guy that bends over backwards? Make him blonde and blue eyes. Yep. Let's bring in some people to care about. Cliff could be blonde. His hair's white. But yeah, these are in 2023. But for now, it's all about Sin. He's super cool. He's got awesome animations. He seems pretty balanced from the little gameplay bits we've seen. Nothing too like ridiculous, like how the hell is that going to be fair? So I'm not really like super intrigued by his gameplay per se. Like I'm not like, oh my god, this is my exact playstyle, I can't wait to play him. But he looks fun enough to play, but the main draw to me is how amazingly designed his character model and animations are, that just makes me want to play him so I can see him on the screen. But that's Sin, and that's his trailer, and we're going to be getting a lot more Sin content very, very soon, I imagine. So, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you there. Bye-bye!